thanks for joining me. On my channel, I mainly do cross stitch and diamond painting, may do some crochet, which I have not done very much of lately, punch needle, and whatever other craft I feel like doing, which is today. I am by no means an expert. I'm going to say beginner, novice. So if you're just learning to craft, then join me. If you're an expert, stay tuned. I'm sure there's lots of head wagging on your part. So I thought I'd show you the first video of every month. Happy New Year. This one has cat hair all over it and a thread. I should have looked before I started the video. It's been sitting on my desk, so Luna's been rubbing up against it because he walks by it when he goes to the window. So it's a calendar. I finished it in September. I do have a video. If I remember, I'll link it down below, but I'm bad for remembering. So, and it's every month a diamond painting. So I thought the first video we would show you of the month, show you the picture. So this is January. I'm going to say this is more of a Christmas picture. But the snowman's some winter, and it's definitely winter here. It is snowing. It is New Year's Day. It is, yeah. So there we go. So there's January. I'm going to leave that on my table. The good thing, it has the little paper on it, but I think I'm just going to leave it. Luna gets hair on it. Luna gets hair on it. But yeah, so that's pretty cute. Calendar's right. So there we go. So today we're going to do something a little different. I got this music box for Christmas. It is a wooden 3D puzzle. I like doing them, but I definitely struggle with them. It's a roll off, but it seems cute. Doesn't have much details on the outside of it, but it's going to play music, so let's see. Let's take a look. It's kind of like a miniature, but it's a wooden one. I do miniatures. I haven't done them in a while. I've been liking the diamond painting, the cross stitch, but I did get some for Christmas. So my husband bought me this. I'm not sure how much, where he bought it from, but Roll-Off's got lots of stuff on Amazon, so I would assume you can have a look there or go to their website. So nothing else on. Oh, there's something in the box. What's got here in the box? Please scan QR code for assembly video. Oh, so there must not be a book with it. Customer service, special offers, roll off. There we go. Comes with glue. So he definitely ordered it off or bought it someplace in Canada because they don't ship glue over the border. Their screwdrivers, some other stuff for it. And this must be the music box for it. Yep, that's definitely the music box. I'm not going to take it out till we need it because I don't want to wreck it. So let's open the, it doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult. I'm going to open it here. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Now I'm in it. Still snowing here. It hasn't stopped. Oh, my son's been working a lot. There we go. At least it's not crimply plastic. So sandpaper always comes with it for the edges. Colors are super cute on this. Okay, let's have a look. Not sure what that is, but it's cardboard. Is that cardboard? Paper, thicker paper. And how many sheets does it have? There's one there. Whoops, and I just knocked one piece off. Second, there's that there. Not sure where that goes. I don't see it on the thing. There's the horses for the carousel. And these pieces. So yeah, there we go. Don't think it's going to be too difficult. Oh, it's going to be difficult. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm going to definitely read the instructions well before I start, because every step's got tons of, like, it's not just one step, you put this together, one step. So you got to definitely pay attention. So I just want to show you one thing. I'm going to prep that and get that going, but I'm going to take one piece out here. Doesn't have, usually they have like A, B, C, D, but when you go, the edges, of course, are wood. Let me see if I can see it in the picture. Yeah. So if you look at the picture, see how the edges, that's where the wood comes, and it stays the wood color. So, I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but if you wanted to, which I have done, I didn't do on my last project where I did the rose, but I have done another project. You can paint those, and then it looks a little bit better and a little bit finished. So, and the reason I didn't do on my last one is because some of my acrylic markers, acrylic pens were dried out. So I bought a new set, came in this little case. I got an Amazon gift card for Christmas, so I decided to use that. And here we go. Oh, there's lots of them. That's good. They're nice. So then what you can do is you can take it and then find a color that matches the edge, and then use the marker. And it doesn't, you're not going to get a complete match. It doesn't look perfect, but it definitely does add a little bit to it. So hopefully, yep, this one side is thin. This side is thick. And there's a black. Black you always go through a lot, black and white. But I do not see a white. There is no white. There's cream. And there's light gray. You see that? But there's no white. Oh, that's weird. I wish I'd known that. I would have ordered a separate white one, because you do use white quite a bit. But anyways, there we go. So I'm going to prep this. So what I'm going to do is put all the piles together, and then we'll get going. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I prepped a little bit, so I'm going to come a bit closer. And it says to glue everything, so I think we're going to do a little bit and then let it dry, and then we'll go from there. So I put this together already, and you can see I painted the edges. This one I just did black around them because it was too hard to do that many colors, and then I did it around the black. So I think it looks a little bit better than the wood. I don't know where my thing is. I'd show you. I'd get it out after. So I'm going to glue these in. So I'll just use my handy dandy tacky glue. Millions tacky. Stick those in there and just put a little glue in each of the holes. I know this is not my typical thing on my channel, so not your thing, I understand. Whoops. Think, yes, we have to go that way because it moves, so you want to, and it's two-sided, these little ones, so if you're still here, thank you. I always like to try stuff different. And the horse is going all the same way. If you like this sort of thing, there's a guy on YouTube. His name's Daniel Builds. That's his YouTube channel. He does a lot of these kits. He's super funny too. I don't know if he intends to be funny, but I like him. I watch him sometimes. I'm gonna put glue on here because it's gonna attach to that, and then maybe a little bit. No, I'm gonna put it on the holes. And this is supposed to go down, so you see it from the top. So there we go. Why is it not going down? Oh, that's tough going down. There we go. And now we'll try to line up the horses and the holes here. Last year at this time, I was doing lots of miniatures and wooden things, and haven't done too many lately. I've done a few here and there, but I'm really feeling the crochet and not the crochet, the diamond painting and the cross stitch. So this guy fell out completely. Let's get him back in there. These usually don't take too much, and it's kind of fun. This one has a music box, so it's gonna, I think it has to be flush. I don't think, yeah, you just want it flush. You don't want it sticking out. Oh, this guy's not in all the way. Just gonna hold him while the glue dries a little bit. So these two rings go on the bottom here, but I'll do that off camera because now the stick's here, so I'm gonna have to find something to do that. So there, we'll let that dry. Plus I want to let it dry a little bit. So we'll move that over to the side. Now this is the one I'm worried about. It's a little tricky. You're gonna put the sides on here. I already did the cardboard. I put it together. It wasn't too bad. It was definitely not the easiest. And I labeled on the back so I know which one was which. So I get them in the right spot. So they're across from each other the way they're supposed to be. And these edges I just did black. I thought it would look good when we put it all together, that it was black. I don't know if that's the case or not. Not sure what that is, but so then you just glue it onto here, and they should all meet relatively in the middle, like that. So there's just a hole. So they fit pretty good. So let's just do this. I like these things. They're fun, and my husband bought this kit for me for Christmas. I think I said that at the first video. I can get a good view of my arm. Never not a view of my arm. So let's get these all in here. That's a good thing about this tacky glue too. It gives you a bit of leeway, but it still dries relatively quick. So it's not too bad. That one doesn't look like it's, I think that's pretty even. So let's just hold it for a second. It's still snowing here, day number 4. It's worse because it's sunny and then it's snowing. And it's super cold. It's like -15 right now. I had to go out and drop something off for my son. He has a snow plow company, if you didn't know. The roads are not great. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry a little bit. Perfect. And then I did assemble the music box a little bit. We're just gonna put the sides on it. So there's the music box. I attached it. I did the sides a little bit. So obviously the one with the hole is going to be this one here. So I don't know if it seemed pretty tight when I was doing it. So you can see here, the pink doesn't match completely, but I think it looks better than the wood. I think it looks better than just the wood, don't you? Even if it doesn't match completely. And this goes in here. Ah, there's a screw. I was wondering where the other screw went for here. I won't turn the music box on now because it'll be annoying. Okay, let's do this screw here. I have so many of these little screwdrivers, but they come in handy. I don't think I need, like, 20 or 30 of them, but I don't have 20 or 30. I'm joking. But I definitely have a lot, probably 10. Okay. So, yeah, the pink goes on the top. There's the orange one on this side, so let's do that. Hopefully I did it right. Yeah, this definitely doesn't need to be glued. It's snapping in pretty good. And I can't snap that in because I got the... There we go. Hopefully I did that on. Yellow. There we go. So I didn't do this here yet because I wasn't sure the color. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do because it's multicolored. I might just put silver. This side I did pink, but it's white, so I'm going to change that to white. Not sure what I was thinking. I think maybe because I had the top by accident down. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do the sides a little bit and then glue that other part, and then we'll come back and finish. Okay, so I put the ends on here. So that looks pretty cute. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. See, it does look better with the wood. And then I just did the white on the sides here. It just softens it up a bit, I think. So I didn't do the tops because I wasn't sure what color here. So let's do the next step. I think it's these little things here. And take the dowels. Supposed to go in there and then through the hole, but I don't want to wreck them. They're not really going through. No, it should, because there's a hole. It should. Yeah, it does go through. Yeah, some of them are tight fit. Yeah, I'm not going to get it all the way down. Oh, sorry, I'm off screen there. See, it goes in, but it's not going further. Might have to sand it a bit. Okay, so let me sand them a bit so they work. Okay, I'm back. It was a bit wobbly. I might have to, they were tight. I might have to trim the top a bit. But I got these little ones. So the top I did the, sorry, off screen there. Top I did the pink, and then the side I just did silver because I want to do the two tones, and they're going to go in these little holes. Let's get some glue in there. That's too much. I should test it and see if it was tight enough or not. Maybe I didn't need glue. No, they're pretty loose. You need glue, but probably not that much. Oh my gosh, completely enjoyable. If you've never done one of these, it's definitely, doesn't take too long. It's I like it. It's something different, a little crafty. Truthfully though, I'm thinking about my beaded cross stitch. I've been doing that, and I really enjoy it. We didn't do anything for New Year's Eve. My husband had to work, so we went out for dinner, and then I came home and he fell asleep, and I was not far behind him, and he was up early this morning. My son was up at 4 a.m. I think he was up earlier. He went out at 4. Hold it up a little bit so you can see. And just a little decoration there. That's pretty cute. Not sure what they're supposed to be. So starting the new year off with something different. I'm dying to show you my bead it cross stitch though. So if you're still tuned in and it's not your thing, thank you. But my bead it cross stitch is looking good. And one more. There we go. There we go. That looks pretty good. So I would assume we should put this on first before we stick the horses on. So I'm going to put this side out. So I want the best side out here. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. A bit of pressure. So there we go. The pink should go along the top here. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do yellow and white. I got the yellow. Well, it's not really white. It's the off-white. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to do that off screen because it's not very exciting. But let's put the horse on. I think I must be missing a piece. Do I have to glue that on? I think that little piece has to go on there. Yeah, I think that piece. So, okay, let me do that. Finish the edges, and then we'll put the lid on. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I put this on too. I did do the edges on this a little bit. This was backwards. The black's supposed to be down, but you can't really see it anyways because it's got the thing in there. But I'm not going to show you it spinning till we see if the roof fits on. There's a hole. Oh, the roof fits on. Put a bit of glue on it. Yes. Just around the outside, I think. I enjoyed this. Did not take long. Instructions aren't the easiest, but they weren't the worst I've seen. I don't think I want that side. I want this side up. It's not completely straight there. Yeah, because I'm going to make this the front, I think, because that's in the back there. Okay, then we can just put the rest of it on the top here, and we are done. Quick little project, something different. Happy New Year. Started off right. Of course, that doesn't go on. Should be flush. Yeah, that's good. Flush that way. It's not sticking completely. And the little star on top. Whoops. Yep, that was the right way. Stick a little star on top. Put my lid back on my glue so it doesn't dry out. Move this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, let's see. Go and tad closer and let's see if it works. Oh, it does. Okay, that's pretty cute, I have to say. Quick and easy, fun little project. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was something different. Happy crafting. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.